Yes. So now practice set question number 3. Match the following. We have to match group A and group B. So first one is line. As we can see arrow on both the side. So it is a line. So how we will write the answer below? We will write 1 dash C. Then put a comma. Yes, you have to write this question and then you will write the answer. Not just the answer. You have to write this full thing. Or another option is you can draw this line and in front of that you can write the correct one, that is line. Fine? Okay, next one. There are points on both the end. So a line segment has a point on both the ends. So number 2 is D. Next, number 3, as we can see, it is a plane. So B. And lastly, we can see point on one side and arrow on another side. So it is but obvious a ray. So fourth one answer is A. Very easy, right? Now last question of this practice set and of this chapter. Question number 4. Observe the figure below. Name the parallel lines, concurrent lines and point of concurrence. Now there are 3 parts. We have to name parallel lines, we have to name concurrent lines and point of concurrence. Now again let me revise what are parallel lines and concurrent lines. Parallel lines are those lines which how much ever we extend they never intersect. Okay, so that are parallel lines. So in this figure we have to find parallel lines. Now these are the lines A, line B, line C, line M, P, Q. And this line has been named using pointers, capital letters. Remember, if we are using small letters, so we are using one letter only and that too only on one side. But if we are using capital letters, so what we are doing? We are putting a point on that line and then we are naming that line. So this is line A. And how we will read this line? We will read as line AC or line AD or line CD or in a reverse manner line DC or line DA, which we saw in previous question. Remember? Yes. So now we have to find parallel lines. Now I am making it easy for you all. So I am highlighting it with a red pen. We can see line B, line M and line Q. These 3 lines are parallel lines. So we have to write that. Now how to write? I have already shown symbol of parallel line. So we will write line B is parallel to. How we will read? Line B is parallel to line M. Now again that line M is parallel to Q. So again is parallel to. How we read the symbol as is parallel to. So line Q. Line B is parallel to line M is parallel to line Q. This is a symbol of parallel line. Now I can see one more set of parallel lines over here. Yeah, C is not parallel to any of the lines. C. Line C is not parallel. So what are the remaining lines? Yes, A and P. So line A and line P, they are parallel to each other. Now remember in question number 1, when we have more than one set, what we will do, we will write that onto next line, because if you continue here, it will become that A and P are also parallel to this line, which is not correct. So when we have to write the next set, always and always write on the next line. So I am going to write line A is parallel to line P. Okay, so there are two sets of parallel lines. Fine. Now next is concurrent lines. What is concurrent lines? Concurrent lines when three or more than three lines intersect at one single point. Okay, so I can see there are many lines here. So I can see here three lines, 1, 2, 3, and yes, there is one more fourth line. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines are intersecting at one single point, right? So these 4 lines become concurrent lines. So point A, sorry, not point A, line A, we will just put comma. Okay, line A, line B, line C, line. Now to name this line, I can either name it as AC or AD. So I am writing here AD. Fine. But I can see one more set of concurrent line here. See, line Q, line P, and again line AD. 3 lines. Remember, 1, 2, and 3. So there is another set of concurrent lines. So if there is another set of concurrent line, what I'll do, I'll write that on next line. Or to make it easy, what I'll do, I'll put a numbering over here. So you guys also put a numbering. So second set, line P, line Q, and again line AD. Now last part says point of concurrence. Now point of concurrence we have to write as per the concurrent lines we have written. So first we wrote line A, B, C, and AD. So these 4 lines meet at which point? Point A. So if we are writing this set of line first, so we will be naming point A first. What is point of concurrence? Where all these lines meet at one single point. So if we are writing this set of line first, so we have to name that point first. Fine. Now P, Q, and AD. P, Q, and AD meet at which point? At point D. So this is point D, second one. Now suppose if this set we have written, if the second set we have written first, so here in your answer part, what you will write point D first. If this set of line you have written next, so what you will write? Point A as the second. Okay, thank you.